Here we go. What the? Oh! The brand new update for Way of the Hunter is just around the corner for the brand new Africa map, Tikamoon Plains. And today, we're going to give you guys an early access look at it, but it will be releasing fully on August 11th. And there is a variety of changes and honestly some stuff that may bring me back to the game as well. We've got multiple new additions to the main menu here. I've noticed that it's rotating animals every time you click in now. That may have been there previously. It's been a bit since I've played this game steadily due to just lack of new stuff to make videos on. But we do have ourselves, it appears to be a new main menu where it rotates the animal based on the reserve that you have currently selected. We've also got an option of story or free hunt now, with free hunt being no missions. You're allowed to select whatever character you want, which is honestly pretty cool. I'm assuming this is the brand new one for the Tikamoon Plains Reserve. And then we've also got a brand new difficulty that has been added, which is hiker mode. So essentially, this is a very easy difficulty. There's really nothing in it that's going to prevent you from getting close to animals and taking them down quickly and finding them easily after you've took the shot. It looks like it's going to be an even easier mode than what we saw previously, which is, I guess, pretty good because that was one thing I did see is that some players wanted a mode that was a little bit easier so they could get closer to the animals and experience like the beauty of the game more. So if you enjoy being able to just run around in the photo mode, take pictures of stuff, get close to animals, just really relax and not have to try hard too much to get close to animals, then this is definitely the mode for you. I still kind of prefer something like this, the Hunter difficulty, where it's pretty difficult, but not nearly as tough as something like Ranger. I feel like it's a good balance, but there's a new one just for the people that want something a little bit more chill. And for the sake of being able to get close to all these new animals, I think we'll go ahead and use the new difficulty today. Even though it's not typically the thing that I'd go for in Way of the Hunter. We'll go ahead and do it for this one. The developers did provide me a save file for this early access look. That way we can go ahead and get all the gear that we need and go straight into the action, showing off all the new things. And one of the big reasons we're starting in free hunt instead of story mode is because I wanted to make sure that there's no spoilers or anything for those of you that like to do the missions. This is going to be a spoiler-free episode, so let's go ahead and get straight into it with this beautiful starting outpost. Oh my gosh, this is beautiful. So this is going to be our main lodge where we get to display all of our trophies. This is... oh my gosh. Well, I think I've got a new favorite in terms of the different lodges that they've got in the game for all of the reserves. This is just... wow. Okay, this is a great one. This is a great lodge, and it's very open. Little bit of sectioning off, but overall, it looks like it's pretty wide open, which I really like. I would like to see a bit more, like, full-body mounts right here, but there's still a decent bit of them. I would like to see a few more, though. And man, the beauty of this map is already showing, and we've just barely scratched the surface. I am already seeing a lot of good things that I like about it. Now, the question is, will it be able to hold up to what I would expect out of Way of the Hunter? I definitely think so far it's looking like it will. And there is our first animals right there. What do we got there? That looks to be some kind of wildebeest. Some of them are looking pretty old, so we will have to go ahead and check those out. This update is also bringing compound bows to the game, and we've got a few different ones to choose from. We've got the Sky Vortex Switch, we've got the Sky Vortex Lock-On, and the Sky Farron Wonder. Beautiful. Love to see it. It's good that they finally have brought compound bows to the game. This is something a lot of people have been requesting, and even from the very beginning, it was kind of not clear why they didn't add them into the game from the start. But it's really nice to see that they're finally being added, and we're going to go ahead and purchase a bow for ourselves, as well as picking up the guide gun for some of the larger animals. It looks like we do have a sight for the bows as well, so that is nice to see. We won't be stuck with just whatever the base sight is. I'm assuming the base sight would probably just be a single pin. We'll be checking that out, of course. But it's nice that we do have the option to go with a 3-pin. So it does look like there is a private land area on this map as well. So we're going to go ahead and purchase that because as you guys probably know by now, there's usually better genetics animals on the private land. So that is definitely a necessity. As we set out to take a look at some of these brand new species and hunt around on this brand new map, let's go ahead and take a look at this bow for the first time. Oh my gosh, that animation is insane. Wow. Okay, that's really cool. I am already really liking what they've done with the compound bow. I really felt like Way of the Hunter is one of those games that could do it very good if they ever implemented bows, and now that they finally have, so far, so good. Now, we haven't got a chance to use it, so only time will tell if they actually implemented it in a good way, but so far it's looking like they probably did. Okay, so these are the black wildebeest. We're going to try and stock up on these and get a shot into one with the bow. Now, we do have that brand new hiker difficulty enabled, so we should be able to get pretty close to these things and get a really good look at them. Okay, so 28 meters away. It looks like he's booking it. No way. Is he? No, he's not. So they're not spooked. They're just running away for some reason. Well, I guess we're not going to be doing the collar with these. I think I'm just going to have to stock up on them. Okay, let's see if we can get that guy right there. It looks like they're alerted, so we do have to be quick here. We can use the dot with the bow, which is really interesting, but at the same time, kind of nice. And that is going to be a vital hit. Honestly, these bows might be pretty insane. Another notable thing about this brand new hiker difficulty is it highlights every single blood track, and it also highlights the animals, so that is honestly pretty crazy. I know there were some people that had a really difficult time tracking the animals if they didn't play the game often. So this is definitely going to help out those of you that didn't like the tracking system. Hiker difficulty just might be the one for you. There it is. There is our black wildebeest. Let's go ahead and take a look at this. Not too bad. Looking decent. Now, I haven't obviously seen one of these IRL. I've seen some pictures of them in the past, and I do want to say they did nail the horn angle, so that is a good thing for sure. The horns look pretty realistic on these. Overall, I'd say the wildebeest look pretty good. My only concern when I saw the trailer was the lion. The lion looked a little bit odd, so we'll have to see what the lions look like in-game, but from what we saw in the trailer, the lions were a little strange looking with their manes. So I am interested to see how they're going to look in-game. We'll have to see. That right there was at 59.09% genetics young male. 1-star trophy rating, 5-star hunt rating. So completely basing this off of the first shot that we just took with that bow, I like how good it is at that range. I did not expect you to be able to take a long-range shot like that, as most hunting games in the past really did not make bows have those types of capabilities. I mean, you could try those shots, and if you hit them in the vitals, they'd probably do pretty well, but there was no way to really, like, aim at a target further than, like, 60 meters in most other hunting games, aside from maybe, like, the range-finding bow sight in the Hunter Call of the Wild. That's probably the only way, but even then, like, it didn't compensate for wind. Here in Way of the Hunter, as long as you're on one of the difficulties that allows it, that dot is just absolutely deadly accurate with the bows, so you can make some crazy long shots, and I imagine we'll see some people attempting like a couple 100-meter shots with the bows if it allows you to go that far with that dot still popping up. We'll see in the future. I haven't tried that out, but I wonder if it is possible. Oh, that is, I think that's a Cape Buffalo. Yeah, I think that is our first look at a Cape Buffalo. Let's go track that down. So I'm actually very interested in seeing what the photo mode is like. It said that there was an increased distance to photo mode in the hiker difficulty, so let's go ahead to, like, let's do that field of view right there. Let's see how extended this actually is. Oh, man. Oh, wow. Okay, that is, yeah, that's pretty extended. I mean, there's our character all the way back there. That is wild. So this is definitely the mode to go to if you want to get really good pictures of animals and not have to sneak up to like 50 meters away from them. Definitely going to be nice for getting screenshots. Okay, so it looks like the camera's range is about 150 meters in hiker difficulty because these were about 151 meters away, and this is about as far as we can go is right here. I gotta say, though, this is looking good. I am liking the Cape Buffalo. They are looking absolutely beautiful. In fact, we might be able to get a shot into one of these. Looks like they are giving us some decent shots already. But man, I'm impressed with the Cape Buffalo model. Again, really good like the Black Wildebeest one. So I really want to get this one right here as it is the 1-star adult. The 1-star young is moving towards us, but I don't want to take him out. I want to try and get this one since he is the slightly larger one. And that looked like a pretty solid shot into him. But there is our Cape Buffalo that we took down. Looking really nice. Yeah, I definitely think that so far the Cape Buffalo model is my favorite. Based on what we saw in the trailer and based on what we saw right here. I just think that is pretty nice looking. I don't know what's going on there. That's a little glitchy in the harvest screen. That right there is a 42% genetics male. Not too bad. 500 sell price. That's good. And that is not bad at all. Well, that appears to be a springbok down there. This is going to be major overkill. But let's go ahead and just get a shot into it. This feels wrong. This feels wrong. I mean, that could be a kudu, actually. I think that's a kudu now that I'm looking at it again. I think that is a kudu. Man, we once again have a 3-star adult Black Wildebeest somewhere in this group. I don't know where the spotting for it went, but it's somewhere in this group. So we got 2 that we need to watch as time goes on. Okay, let's go ahead and take a shot on this greater kudu right here. It's giving us a good opportunity. Go ahead and hold our breath. Get the other one as well. There is one of the greater kudu, and that is looking really nice. I've always wondered why we have not got the greater kudu in Call of the Wild, as it's one of my favorite antelope species. It's definitely better than the lesser kudu by a long shot. And honestly, this guy probably could have got pretty decent. I imagine this guy could have reached 4-star, but that indeed is a 1-star, 75% genetics male. Looking pretty nice. And honestly, for what they are, that's pretty good money for them as well. I got a feeling this is going to be a good map for making money. It definitely seems like most of the animals give a decent amount of cash. And there is a slightly smaller one. In fact, this guy is much younger as well, I believe. And yeah, you can definitely tell the difference. This one was a 54% genetics young male. Definitely smaller. I'd love to see what a giant looks like, though. If we can find like a 4-star or a 5-star kudu, that'll be pretty awesome. So what we're lining up on right now is a 2-star adult, which means they can get a whole lot bigger than this. And honestly, that is very impressive. Even this 2-star is looking absolutely crazy. One more shot just to get it down, as we're really just trying to get a close-up look at him. So at this point, I don't think we're going to make it through all of the different species in today's video. It would just end up being way too long of a video. We've kind of got sidetracked with these kudu and have shot a lot more of them than I thought we would, and honestly, I'm not too mad about it either, because these have been quite a bit of fun, and I think they look really good. But apparently, this is what a 2-star greater kudu looks like. That is insane. How is that only a 2-star? That is wild. So that's an 81% genetics 2-star. This very well could have reached 5-star, if I'm not mistaken. I cannot remember if it needs to be like 85 and above, or if it needs to be like 80 and above to make 5-star. I think this, now that I look at it again, I don't think this would have made 5-star, but I could be wrong again. I never got super deep into the whole what percentages they needed to reach 5-star back when I used to play this game a lot. So I'm not super familiar on the exact percentages you need to make a 5-star animal. Oh my gosh. That is a 4-star Cape Buffalo. Oh my gosh, that is crazy looking. We need to get close to him. That is insane. I am very impressed with how they look. Look at that monstrous beast. Now the question is, should we grow him to a 5-star? I mean, this is early access. We might as well. In fact, there might be a couple of good ones. Is that really a 2-star? That's crazy. Crazy that that's a 2-star. And then the 4-star right next to it. Jeez. This guy is absolutely crazy looking up close. This is by far the most impressive thing that we've seen all day. And I gotta say, this might be one of the most impressive things I've seen in Way of the Hunter in terms of what an animal looks like. This is just crazy. I can only imagine how wild the 5-stars are going to be if this is what we've got for the 4-stars. This guy is impressive. And thanks to the brand new hiker difficulty, we're able to actually get a really close-up look at all of these quite easily because they're not spooking nearly as fast as they would. So allowing us to get these beautiful aerial shots of these amazing looking Cape buffalo. And I'm also noticing they're, for some reason, following the camera, which is a little bit strange, but I suppose it is what it is. Let's go ahead and get a shot on this guy. I decided that because this is early access and none of this carries over anyway, we might as well take him down so we can get a look at him in the lodge. Here we go. Let's go ahead and get lined up on this giant and hope that the other ones don't get in the way of him. This guy is an absolute beauty. There we go. This should be a decent little shot here. That should take him down. And while we're at it, let's go ahead and get this guy as well if we can. Here we go. What the? Oh! Oh my gosh! No way! I had totally forgot that they added aggressive animals into the game. I forgot this was now a thing. Oh my gosh! I messed up so bad on the first shot when he charged because I just did not expect that to happen. And then it happened. Wow, that was crazy. An aggressive Cape buffalo decided to charge us. It seems that that second shot did actually hit. It was just not a good hit at all. Third shot, though, that's the one that took him down. That was crazy. Like, that was absolutely absurd. Oh! Ooh, man. If this was on the live build, I'd be really disappointed in myself right now, because that is a 95% genetics male. Jeez, this was a future 5-star right here. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, my gosh! This is terrifying. They're all after me. Get out of here. Holy. That was... Okay, this is insane. This new aggression mechanic that they added is crazy. This is absolutely absurd. That's the last thing I expected. We had like 3 or 4 of them charge after us. I mean, none of them hit us, but... Holy, man. This game just got a whole lot better. Between this new map, these aggression mechanics, and the new bows, I got a feeling you guys may be seeing a bit more Way of the Hunter on the channel in the near future, because this is honestly kind of crazy. This game, with just one update, has greatly improved. That is wild. That is absolutely wild. So we're going to go ahead and taxidermy this animal because... Oh, wow. Okay, so it's good that we killed it. I don't think that would have made 5-star. I think it was a good thing that we shot it. That is absolutely wild, though. Yeah, so I'm assuming 460 is 5-star, as with most species. I am really, really impressed with the Cape buffalo. They alone have made this hunt 10 times better. Okay, so we have alerted the lions, unfortunately, so I'm not going to be able to get much closer than this. However, we will see if we can get a good view of them. So as we get closer, I gotta say, I think the manes actually look better than what we saw in the trailer. As far as I can tell, at distance, they look really bad, but then you actually get close and they look really good. Like, this is solid. So I think it is a problem with just the mains rendering improperly. Let me know what you guys think down in the comments below, because now that we're seeing these close, this actually doesn't look that bad. Given we still need to see a front-on view, but It definitely looks a lot better than what we were seeing in the trailer and a lot better than what it looked like from a distance. There's a lion right there. Yeah, from this distance, it does not look great, and he is going to charge us. Oh, man. This could get crazy. Oh, my gosh. Yeah, aggression really has made this a whole different game. Let's see what we got here. Yeah, it's not bad. Given this is definitely not as good as it could have been, I do think it's better than what we originally thought from the trailer. Definitely a step up from the trailer and a step up from what they look like at distance. Not too bad. What do we got going on here? 53% genetics, 2-star mature. Thing charged right at us. That was crazy. Definitely love what I'm seeing here. Yeah, I still don't know. I still can't make a full decision on whether or not I like the mains or not. They're not as bad as I thought, but they definitely do leave something to be desired, I think. Overall, though, to be honest, I really don't even care. This has been such an amazing experience seeing the aggression mechanics in action and everything else throughout this hunt that I'm not going to let the mains kind of bug me. It's definitely something that could be changed in the future. Definitely something I think probably needs a little bit of tweaking and adjusting, but overall, it does not hamper the experience of this reserve in any significant way, in my personal opinion. Again, this is all my personal opinion. You guys are free to have different opinions, obviously. Okay, so that is incredible. They do have a bunch of mounts that are lions attacking stuff. Lion fighting with a honey badger. We've got 3 lions. We've got the Cape Buffalo one that we just looked at. Blue Wildebeest, Greater Kudu. We got Gemsbok and we got Springbok. So it looks like you can really incorporate these lions into a lot of different things, which is really nice. We are going to go with the one that includes a Cape Buffalo and 2 lions. I think that is going to be way to do it right now since we've got both of those ready to go. Man, that's expensive. $8,400 for the Cape Buffalo, but definitely worth it because that looks incredible. That is beautiful. And we get a better look at the lions now too. That is, yeah, that's not bad. I do actually like the lions the more I look at them. But I definitely think the Cape Buffalo is the star of the show for me. These things are incredible. Definitely the best I've seen a Cape Buffalo in any video game. I played a lot of different hunting games throughout the years, from the old Cabela's games clear up to obviously modern games like Classic, Call of the Wild, Way of the Hunter, etc. And this is probably the best I've seen a Cape Buffalo model. I'm very impressed with the Cape Buffalo, and they're definitely going to be my favorite part of this brand new reserve. Thank you all so much for watching, though. We're going to go ahead and end it here. We didn't get to everything, but we've already been going for 2 hours, and I haven't even seen half of the animals. So we're going to go ahead and end this video here. Let me know in the comments if you guys want to see more, and we'll be sure to do that. So thank you all for watching, and I will see you all in the next one. Peace.